Yes, here we are. This is Jeopardy! So, everyone here hanging out in the comments, welcome back. It is season two of America's favorite game show, or at least this corner of the internet's favorite game show, BookTube Jeopardy. Yeah! Oh, listen to that crowd. They're going wild. We have 89 people here thus far, and as more people, as it pops up on more people's feed and they remember that, oh crap, Book Jeopardy's today, it's gonna like pile in. But we got, almost 100 right now. So let's see who we got here. Look, a strong lineup for the beginning of season two. Indeed. Go get him, Bookborn, says PJ.
Yeah, thank you, PJ, for being my supporter here. I appreciate your words.
Sarah, the winner of last season's, really the winner of last season. She won the Tournament of Champions. And Sarah, I am sorry that you have not, the mail is delayed. So you have not actually received your winner's gift. But I promise I haven't forgotten. So it's coming. What else? Rooting for Angela right here. Keep those shoulders loose, Hillary. No one rooting for Michael Nip. That's okay.
I think I saw a hashtag for Michael, actually. I think you passed it.
Really? Did I pass a hashtag for Michael?
I could have sworn I saw one.
Nothing.
Penny said something, but it's okay.
Where?
I don't know. A long time ago.
Oh, there we go. Team Michael right here. There we go. All right.
I've honestly never felt so popular, and it's actually very stressful. I would like you guys to support Michael and Hillary more and have less expectations.
Well, guys,
I'm rooting for Angela.
It has been.
I also think Angela's going to win. So there you go, Angela.
Hillary, stop playing these mind games.
Philip Chase here. So it has been since April, I think. No, April was the charity one. It's February. I think it's February since like the Tournament of Champions. It has been like 6 months. So we are back with an all new season. This will be episode 1. This season, I'm hoping to get some new contestants in the contestant pool, so I don't just recycle all the contestants from last season, though I did want to begin with some BookTube Jeopardy vets. So if you have a BookTube channel and like I know who you are, like random, like I have to know who you are because I have to have some a reasonable assumption that you're not going to be a bad sport and get really like mad on camera and make it uncomfortable for everybody. So,
I mean, Mike and I are only here because we were in the wrong Boxer chat at the wrong time.
Absolutely. Exactly. But I will let these esteemed, these prestigious contestants, these contestants emeriti of Book Jeopardy introduce themselves, starting with Angela.
I'm Angela. I have a BookTube channel. It's Literature Science Alliance, and I just read a bunch of speculative fiction. Right now, I am forcing Alan to read Alloy of Law, although I've told him he doesn't have to, but he keeps telling me he has to, or he will have no friends, which I think's a lie based off this live stream. So he should maybe reevaluate that. But no, I just read fantasy and sci-fi, and I have a good time. And I'm really stressed, like truly.
They're all
stressed out of my mind.
Hopefully, I'm fairly certain I linked all of their channels in the description box. If I didn't, I'll do that immediately after the show. So please make sure you are subscribed to all of these wonderful people. Michael Nip.
My name is Michael Nip. It's spelled K-N-I-P-P. I have a BookTube channel where I talk about science fiction and fantasy and make silly jokes and bad clickbait.
And sing.
I do sing a lot. Yeah.
Recently, you had me feeling real bad about Disney Channel shows.
Well, I mean, why not mix up some fun science fiction and fantasy and jokes with talks of Hollywood child abuse,
And with that, we move on to Bookborn.
Hello, I'm Bookborn from the channel Bookborn. I also read fantasy and science fiction. In fact, Angela, Michael, and I think have very similar reading little things, which is making this worse because it's like we're all
like
going to
all
know the same
super
question.
Cosmere fans. We all love the Cosmere so much.
Cosmere and Leo, we got all of those. I do. I don't really do a lot of book reviews, but a lot of book discussions about things that pertain to fantasy and science fiction.
Every Wednesday.
Yes.
This would be a fantastic group if I had read all of the Brandon Sanderson books to just do a specific Cosmere Jeopardy one day.
It was just like whoever had the best internet would win. So you know what? It's good. It's
a really good thing, honestly, because last time I was here, you already had a Cosmere section, and I was already stressed about that. So we don't need to repeat that.
It's like the panic. You almost do better on questions you shouldn't know because like Sanderson comes up and it's like, you're like, I've never even read a Sanderson book in my life. Like, I don't even know what this is. Like, you know, it's the panic.
Sarah's daughter.
Juliet is the sweetest. Hi, Juliet.
The underdog is Michael Knapp. So
It probably is, yeah. I ended with 0 points last time. I don't know what everybody's final score was last time.
I lost in Double Jeopardy. That's what I do. So that's probably what's going to happen. Not Double Jeopardy, sorry, Final Jeopardy. That's where I lose.
All right, here we go. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the first set of new categories. And no, we have not upgraded our tech since then. I'm never going digital because it looks tacky. So, and if you think my board looks tacky, shut up. My board is awesome. So here we go. Let's see the categories. Angela, you will choose first from these categories. I rolled a die before the game. So here we go. You may choose out of historical fiction. No one will like this one.
I'm cool. I'm good.
Alternate titles.
No.
Okay.
And then we go to The Sun and the Moon. The Sun and the Moon. Okay. Then we move on to The Missing Link. I will read you, in this one, I will read you a series of books, and you will tell me which one is missing from those series of books. Then we have, okay, I don't know. I didn't know what to call this category. So it's called The Answer is a Mistborn Character. But I don't really know how to explain the clues in this one. Just know that the answer is a Mistborn character.
That's only going to end poorly.
This is going to end terribly.
I was writing these and I'm like, what do I call this?
Oh my gosh.
Category? All right. And then finally, famous last lines. Famous last lines. So Angela,
historical fiction for 200. Just I'm going to start in a place where we're all uncomfortable. Maybe.
Here we go.
Yeah. I am. Historical fiction is on record as my least favorite, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just not even try to buzz in.
All right, here we go. Bernard Cornwell has written over 20 books following Richard Sharp, a soldier in Britain's war against this French tactical mastermind. Angela.
I figure I can go negative if this is wrong, but who is Napoleon Bonaparte?
Napoleon is correct. Napoleon is correct. The Sharp books take place in the Napoleonic Wars. So that is 200 for Angela. Hold on. Angela, Michael, and before. Hold on. I forgot to drop the things. All right, Angela, you may choose again.
Keep the same category, 400. Can you clear the buzzard?
I can. All right. 400, historical fiction. I can't read. Okay. This Roman novel by John Williams follows the first emperor in the autobiographical style of I, Claudius. Boop, boop, boop. The answer is Augustus. Augustus, first emperor.
You said John Williams, and I got really sidetracked in my head.
I went music. I was like, John Williams wrote a book?
All right.
Same category, 600. Let's just,
Let's get rid of it.
Get rid of it. I originally had this category in the Double Jeopardy round, and I'm like, they're not going to get any, so I might as well move it to the first round. All right, here we go. Oh, gosh. All right. It's too long. This quintessential beast of a historical fiction novel follows an Englishman who becomes embroiled in a political and real-life battle for the ultimate control of Japan. This quintessential beast of a historical fiction novel follows an Englishman who becomes embroiled in a political and real-life battle for the ultimate control of Japan. Boop, boop, boop. Surely you guys have heard of the novel Shogun.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I have. I didn't know that. If I'm being
Now
completely honest, I thought that was like a history book. I didn't realize it was historical fiction. So,
Angela?
We're going to keep going, Alan. I just want to get rid of it.
Why?
Because you put it on the board.
Well, I thought you'd get more than one. All right.
I read a historical fiction. I read like 12 a year. You're not picking the ones I read.
Again, some of these, you don't even have to have read. You just have to watch BookTube. Here we go. All right. I've read none of these. This epithetic title, the first of Gemmel's final series, has us following Prince Aeneas of Troy. This epithetic title, the first of Gemmel's final series, has us follow Prince Aeneas of Troy. Literally last month, everyone was talking about this freaking book. Boop, boop, boop. The answer is Lord of the Silver Bow. Lord of the Silver
I have
Bow.
not heard anyone talk about that. That's just your
Well,
book, too.
every person that I knew was freaking talking about it. Probably
Why
because
do you
they're like,
watch smart people?
it's probably because they're like, oh, hey, Alan, you should read Lord of the Silver Bow because it's about Troy and you really like it. It's amazing. I'm like, then why didn't y'all invite me to read
Like,
it?
all my brain could do is think of Electra, and I knew that was the wrong answer.
Well, it doesn't matter. Do you want to finish out this horrible category?
Yes,
so we
I
can
do.
move on
I would like
stuff you
to.
wanna watch?
Continue.
Here we go.
Troy
Never
Bolton's the
again.
only Troy I care about.
Never again with historical fiction.
You know what, Alan? I want to let you know that I looked into Shakespeare for you, so you just went the wrong way. You know, I tried. I tried to go out of my stuff, but you know.
Here we go. Let's see. This novel by Hilary Mantel follows the rise of Thomas Cromwell from humble beginnings to becoming the chief advisor of the unpredictable and, what does that say? Oh, the unpredictable Henry VIII. This novel by Hilary Mantel follows the rise of Thomas Cromwell from humble beginnings to his becoming a chief advisor of the unpredictable Henry VIII. Before I hit beep, 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 it is also an Amazon show starring Damian Lewis. It is Wolf Hall. Wolf Hall. All right, well, that's done.
I got 200 points. What do we have? Alternate titles for 200. Let's go.
Okay, wow, alternate titles for 200. All right, here's what the fans came to see. Sorry, guys, that was a warm-up. It didn't count. Here we go. Live Forever. The clue is live forever. Michael, quit looking behind you.
Frick!
The problem is like, I don't know if this is a real book. I just know what I'd want it to be.
Boop, boop, boop. The answer is never die.
Frick!
Gosh,
See, I was going to say something dumb like immortal. And just
I
go for
knew
this
what it
book.
was, and I thought I had it on my shelf. Frick!
It's just like you say these things out, and it's like my head is like, I know there's something there, and it's just like
It happens to me too. When I was at the national competition with my students, and I got to like play versus them in practice in the Latin Quiz Bowl, stuff that I knew just right out of my head. I get it. I feel your pain, Angela.
Let's do The Sun and the Moon for 200.
All right,
I feel
The Sun
too
and the
scared
Moon.
by alternative titles.
Sun
I
and
didn't
the
like where my
Moon.
brain was.
For 200. Here we go. The Sun and the Moon for 200. Okay. What was bad only got worse, as now we have to ask Team Jacob or Team Edward in this sequel. Michael.
What is New Moon?
New Moon is correct.
you beat me on the buzzer, Michael.
New Moon is correct. All right, Michael. Your choice.
Why not 400? Same category.
Same category, 400, the Sun and the Moon. Here we go. Here's the category, or here's the question. This 2021 release, set in 14th century China, was described as Mulan meets the Song of Achilles. Angela,
She Who Became the Sun.
can you do a form of a question?
What is She Who Became the Sun?
Yes, that's correct. She Who Became the Sun is correct. Next question.
You have to clear the buzzard.
I will.
Same category, 600.
Same category, 6, Sun and the Moon. Sun and the Moon for 6. Oop, here we go. In this new Asian-inspired novel, our protagonist, Xing Yan, hides from the Celestial Emperor disguised alongside his son. Angela,
What is Daughter of the Moon Goddess?
Daughter of the Moon Goddess is correct. Next choice.
Same category, 800.
All right. In category 8, Sun and the Moon. This 2021 Asian-inspired release finds a dually named boy torn between dual identities, that of the advisor to the emperor and that of revolutionary. Remember in the comments, don't post your answers. You haven't done it. I'm just forgot to remind everybody. Boop, boop, boop. The answer is The Hand of the Sun King. The Hand of the Sun King.
That's what that's about? Okay.
According to me. All right. You want to finish out this category? Is that what you're going to tell me? All right, here we go. For 1,000. For 1,000. This post-World War I look at the lost generation is based on the author's own experiences when he lived in Paris and then in Spain in the 1920s. This post-World War I look at the lost generation is based on the author's own experiences when he lived in Paris and then in Spain in the 1920s. This is not going how I wanted it to go. Boop, boop, boop. The answer is The Sun Also Rises by Ernest Stinking Hemingway. All right, well, that was a mixed bag. All right, come on, we're gonna pick it up. Angela.
The next category over for 200, the missing link. Yeah, that one.
Okay, the missing link. Remember, you're looking for the book that is not mentioned in the list. The book that is not mentioned in the list.
This is gonna be awful.
Here we go. Here we go. No, Philip.
Hey, I got 1,000 points from that category. I'm cool with it.
Okay, here we go. They got to stop. They've got to stop for the Sun and Moon puns. All right, here we go.
It's your fault.
All right. Assassin's Quest, Royal Assassin, Bookborn.
Okay, I panicked. What is?
No.
That's fine.
Assassin's Quest.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. So
what
that's
did you
incorrect.
say?
Next, we have Michael.
Is it Assassin's Apprentice?
Assassin's Apprentice.
Oh, I thought you said that one.
No, I said
I
Assassin's
panicked. I thought you said Assassin's Apprentice. I was going for the third one.
I
I
apologize.
knew that.
I was just laughing at how stressed you were.
I felt so bad. I knew
It'll be
exactly.
okay.
I
Yeah.
couldn't get it out. Like I couldn't get it out, even though I knew what it was.
You'll be all right. Oops.
Starting in the negative. It's a good start.
You're going to be all right. I have faith. All
I
right,
love
Michael.
that trilogy.
Well, the worst part is I knew it because in my head I was like, "Oh, he said Assassin's Apprentice," but that's fine.
Why not alternate titles for 400?
Why not
because it
alternate
sucks.
titles for 400? Why not? Indeed. Here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, I didn't mean to buzz. Sorry. You need to undo that. My finger just.
Who thinks?
A little twitchy here.
It's just my touchpad. I didn't mean to. I was moving my mouse.
All right, here we go. The absence of darkness's tactile sensation. The absence of darkness's tactile sensation.
Say it one more time.
Yeah.
The absence of darkness's tactile sensation. Boop, boop, boop. The answer is a touch of light.
Crap, I knew it.
A touch of light.
I didn't.
I kept thinking a memory of light, but I was like,
I
memory
kept
doesn't
thinking
make
memory.
sense.
I said the same thing, but I was like, why memory is here? Yeah.
Why would memory be there?
Yeah.
Michael.
Same one, 600.
Yeah, same one, 600. Alternate titles. These are good. Here we go. All right. This is stupid. Sharp-edged pieces of the ground. Michael.
What is Broken Earth? Oh, that's a trilogy. Frick.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Anyone else?
Can you repeat it again?
Sharp-edged pieces of the ground. Boop, boop, boop. The answer is Shards of Earth. It is a sci-fi novel by Adrian Tchaikovsky. Shards of Earth. Shards of Earth. Okay, so this always happens in my classroom too. Like I write these, I'm like, these are super easy, and they're not. They're just easy to me. So I feel so bad. Sorry, guys. Michael.
800. Same one.
800.
I gotta get my money back.
You guys are gonna get one of these for sure. Oh, that's right, Michael. You missed that. Thank you. I forgot. Hold on. There we go. All right. 800 alternate titles. I like this one. Here we go. The passed down tale of the card game 21. The passed down tale of the card game 21.
think I have this book.
I don't have this book. I have part of the title, but I don't know this book.
The passed down tale of the card game 21. Boop, boop, boop. The Legend of Black Jack. The Legend of Black Jack.
People just
I
had a
read
live show about
My
that
bad.
book.
I know. I have heard it. I have heard it is very good. It's a new self-pub novel. So yeah,
I
go
read
check
that.
that out. I've heard it's quite good. All right, so Michael, you want to finish that out?
Absolutely.
This makes me so sad. Maybe y'all will get this one. Oh no. All right. All right, here we go. Not just the bald hand, but also the protective armor covering it. Not just the bald hand, but also the protective armor covering it.
Oh, I have ideas, but it's not a book I know, so I have no confidence.
I haven't heard a bunch of people talking about this book, which makes me sad, which is when I was going to get it. Well, boop, boop, boop. Let's just put ourselves out of our misery. The answer is The Gauntlet and the Fist Beneath.
See, I knew Gauntlet was in the title, but I
Yeah,
couldn't
me
think
too.
of the
I was
rest
like,
of
oh.
it.
Here's the thing: when you do alternate titles, Alan, you've got to make sure it's books we've all read. You know what I mean, or like really known books.
You want me to
'cause then
send a
it's easier.
picture of my bookshelf? I can do it.
Well, that's my bad, guys. Sorry.
I like it this way.
Well, what a great start to Jeopardy.
I could not think of a more fun group to stare nervously and anxiously at in silence than you guys.
All right, here we go. Michael Nip.
No, not Missing Link. There's no way. Do the Mistborn weird one for 200.
The
I'm gonna do
answer,
so poorly on this, which
Nice.
is embarrassing.
the answer is a Mistborn character.
I've read Mistborn the least of all of us.
There is no way to describe these questions. I don't know. Just the answer is a Mistborn character, and it's a Mistborn Era 1 character. All right, so
Oh, great. I just reread Era 2. Thanks, Alan.
sorry.
It's been a while.
Here we
I
go.
read
The
Era.
clue is: do you hear the people singing the songs of angry men? Angela,
Who is Kelsier?
Kelsier's correct. See, what was that?
I just had to figure out when you would stop singing.
Why does it keep going back to the other screen? There we go. All right.
Oh, Missing Link for 400.
All right, Michael, this is you. Missing Link for 400. Here we go. Iron Gold, Morning Star, Red Rising, Golden Sun.
So
Nope.
sorry. Am I?
Angela?
What is Dark Age?
Dark Age is correct. Dark Age is the one missing. Hillary, you jumped the gun. Too fast.
Well, it's 2 trilogies, so I thought you were gonna stop.
It's actually not a trilogy anymore. The second one, though. I think there's going to be 4 books.
Yeah, well. Doesn't
He
matter.
also, I think he started with one from the second trilogy, one from the first.
Anyway,
Yeah.
anyway, it's fine. I knew the answer to that. It's my luck.
Same category, 600.
Same category 6, Missing Link. All right, now they get harder.
Okay.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe
So
not.
wait, can I clarify something about Missing Link?
Mhm.
You're gonna read every book in the series. It's gonna be
Correct.
everyone. Okay.
I
Yeah,
really,
so
really,
that's
really
okay.
hope you do Drizzt or something like.
I hope Wheel of Time.
I want to hear like 30 books. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Bear and the Nightingale, Winter of the Witch. Angela,
The Girl in the What is The Girl in the Tower?
why do you know all these? Yes.
I've read that series
Yeah, she
twice.
read. Yeah, she
I
read.
I mean,
read series.
technically,
I
Alan, I did
completely
know the first
series.
2. I just buzzed in too early
Oh,
and
that's
then
true.
panicked. So
All right,
Same category, 800.
800. Here we go. All right, remember, I'm going to read everything. So get ready. The Dark Tower, The Gunslinger,
Oh, God.
Wizard and Glass, Song of Susanna, Wolves of the Kala, The Wastelands. Michael,
What is the drawing of the 3?
drawing of the 3 is correct. Drawing of the 3 is correct.
Yes.
All right,
It's
you
such a
can
good
leave
book.
the category if you want, Michael. You can run away.
It's such a good book.
Do you want to finish this category?
No.
Okay.
Do the weird
Michael, do
Mistborn
it.
one
Just
again.
finish the category.
No.
We're doing weird.
Somebody else can do it.
We're doing the answer is a Mistborn character. I don't even know. Here we go though. All right. I gotta read this. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm glad you could take time from Pitch Black, Triple X, and your Fast and the Furious family to join us. Michael?
Who is Zane?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Okay.
I'll read it again. I'm glad you could take time from Pitch Black, Triple X, and your Fast and Furious family to
I
join
get
us.
it. It's just a bad pun.
I'm too scared.
No, you got it. Just do
Hold
it.
on.
You got it.
Beep, beep, beep. The answer is Vin. Vin
That's such
Diesel starred in all of
It's such
those.
a bad
Vin
pun.
Diesel starred in all those movies. The answer is Vin.
I knew that.
You didn't. You said Vin.
Also, I would have gotten it wrong because I couldn't stop seeing Ham in my mind as like the beefy character. I'm like, but this doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Maya, I'm sorry I let you down. Oh, who is it?
It's Michael.
Yeah.
That 600 Mistborn.
Okay, well, let's see if Michael hates this one less. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. Building a city with you around is a terrible idea. Mosquitoes, disease, and our buildings sink. Building a city with you around is a terrible idea. Angela?
Who is Marsh?
Marsh is correct. Marsh is correct. You don't build a city in a marsh. Whatever.
I mean, I was
my
cool
brain
with it.
is
It just
not
took me-
creative enough for this category.
Guys, I was tired. It's the first one I wrote.
I'm liking it.
All
I
right,
think.
moving on.
Missing link for 1,000.
All right, Michael. Missing link for 1,000. I know you're excited.
I can't remember book series in
Here we go.
order to
Listen up,
save my
listen
life.
up. Here we go. Caliban's War, Tiamat's Wrath, Nemesis Games, Babylon's Ashes, Abaddon's Gate, Leviathan's Fall, Cibola Burn, Persepolis Rising. Michael.
What is Leviathan Wakes?
Well, Leviathan Wakes is correct. The first one.
You gave us the easy one.
I knew no one would get any of the other ones. So
No, I was holding on to Leviathan Wakes, but then I forgot the last book is Leviathan Falls, and then I questioned if Leviathan Wakes was a real book because I have read Zero Expanse.
All right.
I've only read Leviathan Wakes.
Michael.
Weird Mistborn Alan Brain stuff for 800.
All right. The answer is a Mistborn character. This is my favorite of them. It's dumb. But
So it's going to be the one we can't get. Okay.
I mean, well, there's only X amount of Mistborn characters, but this is my favorite one. Sorry. It's not fair that you will literally never take the first trick when playing hearts. Angela?
Oh,
Who is Clubs?
Clubs is correct. Clubs is
I knew it
correct.
too.
Clubs is correct.
Cool.
Nice. At least 2 people knew that one. That makes me happy.
Finish the category.
All right, finish the category. What is this? No, this is my favorite one. This is my favorite one. You're a guilty pleasure, thanks to Seals and Crofts making us feel fine. You're a guilty pleasure, thanks to Seals and Crofts making us feel fine. Boop, boop, boop. Seals and Crofts' guilty pleasure song, Summer Breeze.
No, didn't know it.
I appreciate it, even if I didn't know it. I appreciate it.
I guess the final category, 200, whatever that is.
All
What
right.
is
the final
that
category?
Famous last lines.
Oh, great.
I don't have a ton of hope. So let's see. Guys, it's been 6 months since I did this. I got to recalibrate. Here we go. He loved Big Brother. He loved Big Angela?
What is 1984?
1984 is correct.
Oh, wait.
That was going to be my guess.
Okay, I knew it was 1984. I was confused.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the last line. I thought we had to give the last line.
Oh, no.
So I was like, oh, he's talking about 1984. What's 1984's last line? I don't know.
I'm going to give you the last line. You tell me the book.
And I say what the book is. Okay,
Right.
I'm on the page now.
I should have been more clear about that. That's my bad. All right. 400.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't like jumping around. I'm not that ambitious.
All right, here we go. Oh, sorry, I spoiled 1984, Evie. Anybody who didn't go to high school. All right. The creatures outside looked from pig to man, and from man to pig, and from pig to man again. But already it was impossible to say which was which. Angela?
What is Animal Farm?
Animal Farm's correct.
I was just
You
gonna
picked
guess
two
that.
in the same, two of the same author.
Sure. Why not?
Okay, I was questioning.
Why not?
Me neither.
All right.
All right.
600. Here we go. Mm-hmm. After all, tomorrow is another day.
I know who the author is, but I don't know the book.
After all, tomorrow is another day.
I'm gonna be so mad if it's what I think it is.
Okay, hold on. Beep, beep, beep. Now let me read it like this. After all, tomorrow is another day.
What is it?
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind. Yeah, I knew that.
All right, 800. Here we go. And thus they buried Hector, breaker of horses. And thus they buried Hector, breaker of horses.
I'm not confident enough, but I think I know.
Then you should guess.
No.
Angela, I have
Also, is
negative points right now. You could stand to lose some points.
Boop, boop, boop.
The answer,
It's the Iliad.
the Iliad.
Yeah.
And finally.
I was gonna say, where the frick is it?
I know. I was like, is it in here?
All right, Angela. How much are you
And
gonna
how much?
wager?
How many points do I
Okay,
have in Michael and Bookborn? I need to know.
Hillary is in the negatives, but barely. She's gonna recover next round. Michael has 1,200, and you have 4,400. How much would you like to wager? And if you say something lame,
I'll just do the 1,000. That's the category.
boo,
I like game shows where the host threatens the contestants.
boo.
I could
All
do 0. I could do a Charmaine, and I appreciated
Don't
her
do that.
approach.
All right, fine. Here we go. He drew a deep breath. Well, I'm back, he said.
I'm about to lose 1,000. He drew a deep breath. Well, I'm back.
He drew a deep breath. Well, I'm back, he said.
I don't actually know the book, so I'm just going to say Terminator 2 for funds.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The answer is The Return of the King or The Lord of the Rings. Either one would have been acceptable.
Yeah, no.
The he in question being, anybody? He said, who's the he? He said.
Is it how?
Sam. It's Sam. It's Sam.
It's a Hobbit. I just don't. Right?
So, a difficult first round. I thought I had easier categories in that one. I think the categories in round 2 are slightly easier. Whoops, which is good, which means it's still anybody's game. At the end of round 1, Angela leads with 3,400. Michael is second with 1,200. Hillary has negative 200, but she'll pick in the next round first. And as we have seen, it is the second round that wins the game. We've seen people come back from much, much, much lower. So go get yourself a cold drink, ladies and gentlemen. I will refresh mine beverage, and I need to fix the board and whatever, and we'll get this started in a minute.
Oh, I've
So,
only read the Rings once.
Commenters, people in the audience, are my questions harder than usual, or I just, you know?
I don't know if they actually are harder than
I don't
usual.
either.
It just depends on it. Really, the problem that you have is we build niches, and if the Venn diagrams do not cross correctly, it sounds more difficult than it is. Because I'm sure if you had different people on here, they would have crushed historical fiction. They would have crushed some other
Well,
category.
and I think historical fiction, you were particularly focused on classics, and I read modern historical fiction. So that, that's a, if you
Well,
want
I
me
was
to
gonna
guess
say,
historical fiction.
Yeah, for alternate titles, if you do really well-known titles, it's a little easier because you already have to do so much thinking. So I was like running through titles I know, but then it was like all of those were books I haven't read.
Like you should
so
do
it was,
like the
really
Goodreads
hard.
Choice Award winners.
Guys, I've run out of really well-known books to alternate title. Like,
Well,
this
but
is-
There's
you
no
can
way
read-
you've
you can
run
read
out of
one with a
popular
different
books.
title.
This is the 14th episode that I have included.
You
an
have not
alternate
done
title.
most of the books on my shelf, and you've not done all the Goodreads Choice winners. There are options.
Okay, guys, one, your criteria is that they need to be well known. 2, I need a criteria of I can make a decent alternate title out of them, as opposed to like I could alternate title anything, but then it's a lame alternate title. I don't like bringing lame. whatever. Look,
I mean,
I'm
the
gonna-
only
I'm
one I've
gonna
ever
rock it.
gotten was Priory of the Orange Tree, and I don't even know how I
you
did
know
that.
what?
so.
You know what? My bad.
Let's just use this as a session where we can critique Alan's abilities the whole game.
I mean,
the
I
whole
thought the
break.
Mistborn category was pretty fun, but I was like
The
stressed.
Mistborn category was very fun. It was just, well, anyway, I got 2 of them. I guess I just buzzed in too late.
I
And
can't
I like
believe
the
I
missing
missed the
series
Van one.
ones because I read a lot of series. So if it's a series I've read,
Well, yeah. So the funny thing is, again, I knew those ones, but I actually studied series before we got on here. I like memorized a bunch.
Oh, that
So I
would
was
be
really
good.
hoping, but none of them. So I'm hoping we get book math because I did it for book math. I did like I memorized all the orders of a bunch of books, and of course, none of them were there. I did know Assassin's Apprentice, but I panicked and thought he hadn't said it. You know, it's fine.
I think about Assassin's Apprentice every day.
oh my god,
Well, I thought he was doing them in order anyway. It doesn't matter. I was confused. That's
Marcus.
that's
The reason why I knew Kelsier was what it was is because in every review of Mistborn Alan does, he plays that song for Kelsier.
Every time he says the name or it comes up tangentially, yeah.
It's just
No, it's anytime anybody talks about. It's always like overthrowing. If someone says overthrowing an evil
Yeah.
overlord, I bust out with that.
I
Yeah.
tried to study too because my one time I messed up is I forgot what like the 3rd or 4th book was called in a Long Price Quartet, which I was looking at the order of those books again today. Why aren't they in order of season? Why do they jump seasons? Why do they do that?
I mean, that bothered me for a minute, and then I was like, well.
No, it's a horrible
They're
situation.
in order. They're in order thematically.
Whatever. Summer, winter, autumn, spring. That's wrong.
Thematically, they are in order.
Autumn is the best holiday and season. So
As someone who's been going through 2 heat waves in Boston, I agree. I would like to leave this hellscape.
Okay, it is possible that these are easier questions.
real quick,
Is
Alan,
there
when
book
you
math,
when you
Alan? I need book math. Is there book math?
You'll see.
I need to know, Alan, when you think about difficulty, are you looking in a mirror or something? Because I sometimes think that you don't have a grasp on difficulty, really.
I agree.
Well,
I'm now worried
Just
about
ignore my
the
question.
exams
Just
you
go
give your
ahead. Ignore
students.
me.
I mean, again, most of them are like titles of books. What I do is I watch a lot of BookTube, or I haven't recently, but I need to. And then, you look through, you comb through, and there's a lot of like newer stuff.
Don't defend yourself. Just keep going.
Whatever. It is what it is. Look, sorry. Can't win them all.
I'm just
Well,
excited to lose in Final Jeopardy because I never know how much to wager.
Remember, all these people in the audience, they're not on the hot seat. It's easy from the sidelines.
I mean, that is true. And I always tell people that. I think it was Taylor, I don't know, on a recent read by Kyle Live, being like, I want to be on Jeopardy. I feel like I do well. And I'm like, you don't understand. You can get as many questions right as you want in the comments. Your brain leaves your body the minute you go there.
That makes sense. All right,
Confirmed by my negative 200.
I'm gonna turn on my air, and then we'll go. All right.
Okay. The sun's going to start invading me.
Oh, I can see it. Yep. It's only going to get hotter.
Well, no, the sun, it's weird because it will angle and move towards my bookshelves because this is the time of day I can't film anymore, which is annoying.
Let's all talk about our like matching tees. I mean, not matching, but like we all got the nerd graphic tees.
Yeah.
done today.
True.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We knew the uniform.
I'm repping the channel, which
Oh, you have
Nice.
channel
Which
merch,
also
aren't you
counts.
fancy?
yeah, I finally have crap that has this on it. Like 6 months after I got a logo made, I've actually finally put it on stuff. So my coffee.
Well, I felt like channeling Leanna and Hillary today when I filmed a review, and I'm like, this shirt matches this book, and no one's going to see it because my reviews, you only actually see this much, but I'm like, Star Trek is mentioned in this book, and I will wear my Star Trek shirt.
Nice.
I mean, why do you think like I'm always like in my videos? I always have to like sit up because I'm short. I'm like, look, my shirt is coordinating. You see it? Okay, great. Now I can go sit back down.
So there are some people in the comments who agree that my questions were too hard that round, and then there are some that say no.
Well, I mean, there was one person who was really disappointed that we all knew New Moon, but none of us knew that one historical fiction book.
Well, you know what? New Moon is way more in the popular zeitgeist.
I mean, it's right behind Michael. Like I can
What's
see
so
it.
interesting Alan, is last time, like I knew a lot of answers. I just didn't buzz in because I wasn't confident. And this time I was like, I'm going to buzz in no matter what. And then this time I'm like, no, I've known like 8 of these. And I tried every time I knew.
Well, this time, hopefully they'll be. What does that mean? Oh no. I hope this one's easy. There is one category on here that is really easy. And I was making them like, this is easy. Like, I hope I'm
That's
not
okay. Then we just get to fight.
And we get a fight, and I'll never win the buzzer fight.
Or if you tell us something's easy and then we don't get it, we
That's
get to
what
have
I'm
conflict.
worried about. But I'm fairly confident I accurately gauge the difficulty of these questions.
But what are we supposed to do when the host says, "I hope this one's easy"? You wrote the questions, like you would. You're the only one that could possibly know.
No, I know, but like I never know until y'all either get them or don't get them. You can never tell.
Oh, hey, Katie Books.
Yes,
Also, Katie,
What's
your
up, Karen?
content this weekend's been fire.
Kieran, there was an answer. Wolf Hall was one of the answers.
We all missed it. We're a disappointment.
I know Kieran.
You should have KD on here, and that way you could do all your weird questions.
Well, the idea is not to make it to where only one person can get them. But, you know.
Unless it's me, you could do that.
Yeah. Well, there's usually at least one that's for, you know, that some people will get. But
I mean, the audience is having fun, and that's all that matters.
basically.
You have like 200 people watching you write on a dry erase board. Like, I don't know where else on the internet this happens.
Almost done. All right. Here we go. I
Twitch.
gotta make sure one of my questions is okay. I just remembered the wording of it. I'm like, oh, gotta make sure the wording's correct. Hold on.
And I don't have to pick first. Fun is a relative term. Rhea, you're not having fun? I'm so sorry.
What? Who's not having fun?
No, I was saying the audience is having fun, and the bookfinch is Rhea. Was saying fun is a relative term. Suffering can also be fun.
Oh no. All right. So here we go. Hillary, you will be choosing first out of these categories. These categories. I already told you. Perhaps.
No.
Perfect.
No.
And these
Are they book titles? Are they book title perhaps?
Yes, they're always
Okay.
book titles.
Just checking.
Always
Great.
book titles.
Short stories.
Short stories.
Wonderful.
Here's the thing. If I don't get anything in that category, you picked the wrong stories. Because I read the most short stories on BookTube.
I don't know what to tell you. Analogies,
Oh no.
self-pub,
Oh, I'm
Uh-oh.
screwed.
and finally, Crossword Clues P. In this one, I will give you the amount of letters that the correct response has, but they will all begin with the letter P. So, Hillary.
Well, let's see. Do I want to embarrass myself? Probably. Let's do self-published for 400.
Self-pub for 400. Here we go. Ooh, that's analogies. Whoops. All right. Self-pub for 400. Dread God, book 11 of this extremely popular self-pub progression fantasy series, launched earlier this year. Michael.
What is Cradle?
Cradle is correct.
I thought it was Cradle, but I didn't think Cradle had 11 books. I
Oh,
thought
it
that
has
was
so
like-
many.
Cradle's the only thing I can think about. So
I
Well,
really
I
wanted.
thought it was Cradle, but I was
really
like,
wanted Michael to get schooled. On
I
that.
only could think of the name of
11,
the
I was
second
just-
book
I thought
and not the
Cradle had-
series.
yeah, I thought Cradle had like 6 books.
No,
I don't
there's
know if
no-
it was
Oh, no.
11.
Cradle's a journey.
Yeah.
And every time a new one comes out, he gives away all of them for free. It's insane.
Michael.
Self-pub 800.
Self-pub for 8. Here we go. This New York Times bestseller that takes place in the Library of Alexandria was originally self-published before being picked up by Tor. This New York Times bestseller that takes place in the Library of Alexandria was originally self-published before being picked up by Tor.
I see the cover.
Boop, boop, boop. The answer is the Atlas 6. The Atlas.
I didn't know
I
that
did
it
not
took
know.
place in the Library of Alexandria.
Let's see. Literally the only reason I even know that book, because people are like, Alan, it takes place in the Library of Alexandria. I'm like, it should take place in the Library of Alexandria.
You know, I've actually watched like 8 reviews of that video and no one mentions that.
That's sad.
Yeah.
So pub 1200.
Self-Pub 12. This Russian-inspired, co-authored self-pub that follows the protag joining a brutal police force was a finalist in last year's Spiffbo.
What was the name?
This Russian-inspired co-authored self-pub that follows the protagonist joining a brutal police force was a finalist in last year's SPFB.
I can see the cover. I know the authors, don't know the title.
Norilska Groans.
Yeah, gross.
Norilska Groans. Michael?
Self pub 16.
Self-pub 16. All right. Well, it's my bad. All right.
I mean, no, this is my bad. I should know more self.
All right, here we go. This Alexander Darwin debut self-pub novel is about the protagonist fighting his way out of the slave circles into a martial arts school named for Aristotle's famed school in Athens. The book is not named after Aristotle's school. It's named after, it is different. So please don't say Aristotle's school. That's not the name.
I own this book, I'm pretty sure.
The Combat Codes.
Yes! Oh my gosh. Oh, Zach's gonna be
That was
so
actually
mad
what
at
I
me.
wanted to read.
Zach's gonna be so mad. Oh,
Michael, do you want to finish it?
Yep.
I knew that. I was like, Alexander Darwin, I know that. It's because we know him. That's my bad. Okay, that's fine. I'm sorry.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, you should have admitted that.
All right.
Zach knows him, not me. Zach knows him.
Of Darkness and Light is the extremely well-received book, 4.5 stars on Goodreads after 1,131 ratings, of The Bound and the Broken by this self-pub author.
That was a lot of words.
Of Darkness and Light is the extremely well-received second book of The Bound and the Broken by this self-pubbed author. Ooh, that went far. Boop, boop, boop. Ryan Cahill. Ryan Cahill is the.
Here's the thing, Alan. I got to ask you a question. I thought I was going to get one of those because for sure you were going to do Bonds of Chaos for one of those. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
like
you got mad at me when I did it last time.
I talked to you
also,
about
like, you
there
could've
needs to be a
done
question
Dowry
that
of
I can
Blood,
get the answer
Legends
to, and
of
I thought for sure Alan's just going to put Bonds of Chaos in there so that I get the answer.
Okay, so NGL, I thought Sword of Kaigen was on it last time, which is why I didn't use Sword of Kaigen.
It was on last time. Yeah,
thought-
Sword of Kaigen's been around.
Time, yeah.
All
I have
right,
no complaints. You pick Cradle. We're good.
Michael, your choice. Cool. We've gotten 1 of 5 so far. Let's go.
Let's see this. I already told you 400. I don't. Is this a category we've done before?
Yes, I've had it before. I already told you. Here we go.
Okay.
We get to just watch it.
Michael, you have 1,600. Angela has 3,400. Hillary's still in the hole. How much do you want to wager? You can wager some or all of it.
400.
Michael.
What? I want just.
I approve.
Michael.
I approve, Michael.
Michael, don't let him bully you.
Michael, 400. That's how much it was worth.
Yeah.
This is your chance. It's your chance.
Are you giving me a second shot?
Michael.
Are you asking me for my final answer?
Yes. Is it 400?
No, just double it. Double my score.
Really? You're going to wager all of it? Are
Yeah,
you
let's
sure?
do it. You know
Are you
what?
sure?
Let's do it.
Oh, no. Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
We have overcompensated.
You went the other way too far.
I don't believe in middle sliders.
All right. Here we go.
Yes, a Monster Factory reference, Michael. No middle sliders, Michael. Okay.
Here we go. Mother knows best in this brand new retelling about a witch who imprisoned a girl in a tower.
I'm sorry, Michael. I know why you don't know it, but I know it.
Mother knows best in this brand new retelling about a witch who imprisoned a girl in a tower. You have children. Multiple children.
It's not going to be named after the movie, is it?
I mean,
What is Tangled? I don't know.
no. I mean, at least you knew the movie.
Oh, you didn't want the name of the new book? You wanted
No,
the
I
name-
do, but I
Oh,
was.
okay.
It's.
I don't know the name of the book.
It's
No.
the Book of Gothel. I thought you
Okay.
might have.
Like
seen
he
that.
might have been able to say Rapunzel, but I don't think he could have gotten to Book of Gothel.
Oh.
Well, I knew Mother Gothel. Yeah, I wouldn't have known. Okay.
How, like I see that freaking everywhere. Like I literally when I did that, I'm like literally surely everyone's seen that everywhere the way I have. I'm sick of seeing it. Well, I'm sorry.
Someone
I bullied you.
might have been watching less BookTube than you lately.
I've been watching almost no BookTube
No,
recently.
he's talking about himself, Alan.
I'm talking about me.
Oh, so you've been all right. Well, Michael, it's still your choice. You're at 0. Time to make that money back. Time to make the donuts.
800, same category.
800, same category. All right.
Can you explain to me the category? I just don't
I
get
think
it.
it's retellings.
Oh, it's retellings. Oh,
I think that's
okay.
essentially
Thank
what
you,
it is.
Angela.
I'll help.
Thank you.
In this Arthurian retelling, the Lady of Shalott learns magic on Avalon where she isn't quite ill. Hillary.
What is half sick of shadows?
That is correct. She's not quite sick. She's half sick. Good.
Hillary is positive.
Good.
I'm positive I hated that book.
No, you loved that book from what I understand.
Leanna and I did a whole live about how much we hated that book.
I know. I watched it. It made me happy. Hillary, you're out of the hole. You can choose now.
Cool. Now I don't need to answer any other questions. I'm in the positive.
Not
Feels
one.
great.
Exactly.
Perhaps for 400. You
I
know
still-
what? Alan, even though I don't get them, I actually love your perhaps category.
they're
I just want
great.
to understand
I think they're
it.
so great. I'm not going to get them, but I love them.
They're great.
Here we go. Perhaps. Guys, these are either masterpieces or disaster pieces. Let's see which. Here we go. All right. The first primeval mythological deity ironically chooses the safest but lowest yielding investment opportunities, perhaps. The first primeval mythological deity ironically chooses the safest but lowest yielding investment opportunities, perhaps. Michael?
What is the Call of Cthulhu?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Do we have another answer? I'll read it one more time. The first primeval mythological deity ironically chooses the safest but lowest yielding investment opportunities. Boop, boop, boop. First of all, does anybody know what the safest but lowest yielding investment opportunities are?
No, that was part of the problem.
They are treasury bonds.
I knew it was a
first-
bond.
The
Bond?
first primeval mythological deity. All other gods in mythology were spawned from chaos. The answer is bonds of chaos. The answer is bonds of chaos.
Alan.
But also, like, it's not all mythology from chaos. I think that's where I got confused.
Alan, we are in a
the only
feud.
person- when we
You
say
and I are in a
mythology-
feud right now. Alan, nope, I don't want to hear you and I. We are feuding. This is the next BookTube feud. We are feuding. I just want everyone to know we are no longer friends. This is
so
on
sorry.
live right now.
I'm so sorry. And Angela, you're the only
Feuding.
person that doesn't think of Greek and Roman when hearing mythology.
No, I
Everything-
do, but I know other mythologies because, you know, there are other ones.
Yeah, but so
Okay.
chaos. Bonds of chaos. That's the best answer.
Feuding.
I'm so sorry,
feuding.
Hillary. Please forgive me.
No, we're not. I'm not. I'm gonna go make my slam video next Wednesday.
I accept. I accept. It's still your choice, Michael.
Oh, dang. Perhaps for 800.
Did we just do perhaps for 800?
No, we
No, we
did
did
it.
400.
All right. So, all right. Well,
Michael, why did you even pretend like you were thinking of
Look at
what you
this.
were going to do next?
look at this. How would someone get that? I got it. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, it's so stupid. All right, sorry. All right.
Michael, you buzzed in.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
I didn't clear it. Here we go.
Sorry, I
Right.
just laughed.
All right, here we go. All right. Wummer or Frankie Valli's little brother, perhaps? Wummer or Frankie Valli's little brother, perhaps?
Rhea, I also wish I was better at English.
Wummer or Frankie Valli's little brother, perhaps?
Why do you think I would know his little brother?
It's perhaps. I want to see if anyone in the comments gets this one. I thought this one was easy. All right. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. All right. So let's put Wummer aside. Frankie Valli. Does anybody know what band Frankie Valli formed?
Four Seasons, yeah.
And his little brother would be.
I don't know.
What about Wummer? What about if you combined?
I don't know what Wummer is.
If you combine winter and summer, it could be the 5th season. As could Frankie Valli's little brother if he joined the band.
I'm gonna kill you.
Season.
I'm gonna kill you.
Season.
How dare you?
Alan, I totally agree. The questions this round are so much easier than last round. I completely agree. I'm with you there.
What? Okay, I'll understand.
Season. Thank you.
No one knows what Wummer is.
Wummer's not a real thing. That's why, I made it up. It's the 5th season. I made it up.
Wummer.
Summer and winter. That's why I also gave you Frankie Valli's younger brother. The 5th
Alan.
season.
Who wants Michael or Angela? Do you guys want to be on my feud video on Wednesday? Who's ready?
Perhaps.
You just let me know. You're invited.
Thank you, Michael, for appreciating the feud that was that question. I thought of that one in the shower today.
I hate it so much.
All right, so Hillary,
The hoops you have to go through to get there.
I've made you angry, and now I've made Angela angry. Let's see if I can finish. If I can get Michael before this is over. All right, Michael, it's yours.
Same category, 1200.
Oh, are you sure? This may not.
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay. All right. This one.
My cheeks.
Okay. No one's gonna get this one.
Perfect.
But I love it. So just letting you know.
As long as you're happy, Alan.
Look, my perhapses, they are out of this world this time. Here we go. An extremely aggressive Sesame Street lesson, perhaps. An extremely aggressive Sesame Street lesson, perhaps. An extremely aggressive Sesame Street lesson, perhaps.
I'm just trying to think of what we call Sesame Street lessons. I don't know.
Here we go. Boop, boop, boop.
Wait, I buzzed. Did that work?
Okay, Michael, I'll give it to you. What is it?
Is MS for Murder a book title?
It is.
Is that
That
the
is-
answer?
that
What
is
is MS for Murder?
That is incorrect. The answer is V for Vendetta.
Frick, I was so close.
We're so close,
I'm so
Michael.
proud of you. You need to give him. Don't take off points for that. Don't give him points, but don't take off points. He
Don't
deserves
take
to
off
not
points
go
for that. I
negative.
agree.
You're right.
Michael,
That's-
you don't get points.
You're right, because that was also an extremely aggressive.
I'm
That was
just
a
saying-
really good answer. That was a very good answer.
Yeah, you know what? In fact, Michael, I'm actually going to give that one to you because that could have been a response. There's nothing else in mine that distinguishes it specifically to V for Vendetta.
I'm still negative though, right?
No, you're out of the hole.
No.
Oh, sweet, good.
That brought you to 800 positive.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'm almost
Well done.
back to where I was.
Oh, great. All right.
16. Same category.
Perhaps. All right. Oh, man. Oh, here we go.
You're not laughing at this one. What's this?
I mean, I am. To me,
Okay.
it's hilarious.
Okay.
No one else is going to like it. Here we go. Tori, Kat, and Robbie struggle in their adult lives because of the trauma inflicted on them by their mean classmate from high school. Tori, Kat, and Robbie struggle in their adult lives because of the trauma inflicted on them by their extremely mean classmate from high school. I think this is gonna be the end of me.
Watching you try not to laugh is great.
Tori, Kat, and Robbie struggle in their adult lives because of the trauma inflicted on them by their mean classmate from high school, perhaps.
Okay, it is a perhaps. I was confused too.
It is a perhaps. Sorry. So, beep, beep, beep. First of all, Tori, Kat, and Robbie are characters from the Nickelodeon show Victorious. Their
My
mean
mom wouldn't let me
classmate,
watch Victorious.
their mean classmate in Victorious is a girl named Jade. The lasting remnant and effect on her classmates, you could say, is Jade Legacy. You could say.
You know what, Alan? I'm too old for Victorious. I don't even think that was out when I was a kid.
What?
Jade
I
can't
wasn't
be that
allowed
much-
to watch Nickelodeon. Like,
You
my
have
mom
to be
wouldn't
around
let
my
me.
age. And Victorious, well, okay, I might have just watched kids shows too.
Whatever. Do you want to do the last one, Michael?
Yeah, absolutely.
No one is going to get this one.
Okay.
But if you do, I'll eat my hat. Here we go.
Isn't the perhaps it's so interesting because that required you to know something about Nickelodeon. Do you know what I mean? Like you
That
this is no
requires
longer
you to
Book
have had more
Jeopardy
than
anymore.
basic
This is
cable as a kid.
pop culture book Jeopardy.
It's true. He could have done a Disney thing, and then ABC Family Kids could have got in on it, but he chose Nickelodeon.
Sorry,
so-
Charmaine. All right, here we go.
I'm acting like I want to press the buzzard and I have no clue.
Oh, my hand's not even near it right now. Hold on.
Jimmy rooting for Hillary.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Jimmy. I'm currently losing, but I appreciate your
I'm rooting for
confidence.
Hillary
Also,
because
don't worry, Hillary. Charmaine is now on board with the
Oh my
vendetta.
God, we're gonna have a whole big live. It's gonna be fun.
Here we go. Skelton's PS5, Fox's Xbox, and Herring's Nintendo Switch, perhaps. Skelton's PS5, Fox's Xbox, and Herring's Nintendo Switch, perhaps.
Wait, say it again.
Skelton's PS5, Fox's Xbox, and Herring's Nintendo Switch, perhaps. I felt bad about this one when I wrote it, but I kept.
I don't even know. I know I have to go through 4 hoops before I get to the answer, and I'm not even through the first one. Like, so I don't even know. Evie, I'm so proud of you if you do.
Boop, boop, boop. The answer is all systems red. Red Skelton, Red Herring, and Red Fox, and 3 game systems. All systems red.
Why is it a red fox?
Red Fox is Sanford from Sanford and Son.
I think of orange foxes.
His name is Red Fox. That's his name. It is an actor named
I'm
Red
confused.
Fox. Foxx. All systems red was the answer to that.
All right, Michael, get us to a different place.
Sorry, I've lost track of a lot of things. Can I
I
see the
thought
board again?
herring, surely. Red herring? When do you else use herring? Red
So
herring.
I was like systems, game systems. Okay, and then I was like, are those characters? Are those god characters? Is this
Red
god?
herring.
Like the problem is there's too many directions to go. I'm like, there's a fox god in a book I've read, so I was like,
Come on, everyone knows red herrings, surely.
Yeah, but I
But
don't know to
herring is
connect
also
red
an animal,
herrings
right?
to
A
the other
herring.
things.
The question itself contained many red herrings.
Look at this. Thank you. Oops. Thank you, Philip.
oh,
Thank you,
those
Philip.
are consoles, not
I
systems.
appreciate the question.
Judges, I'll allow it. Judges' words are final. They are systems. They're game systems. I understand they're consoles, but ask your mom. Games. There better be a 2-person game so your brother can
Adela,
play.
you can come on our live too if you want.
Should we like collectively decide that we're going to do a live in-person Alan roast? Just like an actual
No, Michael. We're gonna just make him actually play Jeopardy, and we're gonna write the questions.
You're gonna be
The punishment
mean.
has to fit the crime. Like
Okay.
that's the thing. I'm a parent, and punishments need to fit the crime.
Michael, it's still you. We haven't gotten a question in an hour.
Analogies 400.
Analogies.
Wait, what was it? Sorry.
Analogies. For
Analogies.
400.
Oh, this is gonna be terrible. Okay.
Analogies for 400.
Also, my cat's yelling. I apologize.
All right. Harry Potter is to J.K. Rowling as Percy Jackson is to Angela.
Who is Rick Riordan?
That's correct. Rick
I can't
Riordan.
remember that dude's
Your
name.
buzzer is just so much better than mine.
You could put a gun to my head and I couldn't have come up with that guy's name.
Angela, you gotta let me get one. You're already beating us by a lot, you know?
I'm going to lose because I don't
Give
want to
yourself
be
a
on
delay.
another episode.
Give yourself a delay.
What's the first category again?
Already told you.
Oh yeah, that one for 1,200. Also, I think the buzzer needs to be cleared.
I will. Give me a minute.
It's part of his process.
You
If
got
you ever
Angela,
noticed,
you can't
when
this is
he
the trick. You
looks
can't say
bad-
the buzzer's cleared until he starts saying the question. Then you stop.
If I pick,
That's
yeah,
the
if I pick up,
professional way to do it.
if you see me pick this up and I haven't cleared it, tell me, because
He has
otherwise
a whole process.
I always clear it after the pick. All right, here we go. In yet another in a long line of mythological retellings, the titular character laments her treatment at the hands of Theseus, whom she helped defeat the Minotaur. Angela, once again.
What is Ariadne?
Ariadne's correct. Ariadne's correct.
Angela, you're supposed to give yourself a little break. I knew that one for once, you know? Another book I also hated.
Oh, you didn't like it? Good. I'm so sick. Like this capitalization on like every single. You don't understand. When researching for this, like trying to write questions, everything's in a brand new feminist retelling of like some myth.
No, and then Alan, you missed the new Madeline Miller, the next Madeline Miller, and you're like, no, you won't be Madeline Miller, but it's a good try.
Okay.
Same category.
1,600. Here we go. Same category. Already told you 1,600. All right. Here we go. Whoa, hold on. My club is here. I don't know who this is. Is this Rachel? Anyway, the people who have my officers in my club are watching. Anyway, here we go.
Buzzard.
Thank you. That is when you tell me. Oops. All right. In another brand new retelling, we follow the POV of the former villain as he escapes a nightmarish Neverland on the run from an abominable crocodile.
I feel like Bookborn should know this one.
Brand new retelling.
Well, not a brand new one. I've been reading the old. Well, that's definitely not the one I read. That sucked.
It's probably the sequel to the one you're talking about.
Oh, there's going to be a sequel to that?
It depends on what we're talking about. Beep, beep,
Oh.
beep. The answer is Hooked, which is a sequel to Wendy Darling or something like that.
Oh, no. I read Darling Girl.
I was about to say, I knew it was a Peter Pan retelling, but I've read none of those.
I read a bunch. The problem is, I was like, I thought it might be like Hook. I knew it was a Peter Pan retelling, but I've been reading the older ones. So yeah, I didn't.
All right, here we go. Last one on this.
Yeah, that's the one I want. I did choose that one.
All right, here we go. This Trojan War retelling by Pat Barker gives us the power struggle between Achilles and Agamemnon is told from the POV of Briseis. This Trojan War retelling by Pat Barker gives us the power struggle between Achilles and Agamemnon and is told from the POV of Briseis. Charmaine says it's good.
That's cool.
Boop, boop, boop. The answer is The Silence of the Girls. The Silence of the Girls.
I haven't even heard that.
No, I know 1,000 Ships. I know Electra. I know Song of Achilles. I know a lot of them.
Yeah.
Well,
Alan, I was just thinking you should have retitled that Retellings Hillary Hates. That would
Also,
have been
where
also
was Kai
good.
K? Do you not like the Ramayana? Like, what's going on here?
guys, I only have 5 questions.
The Greek got way more representation than the other
That's
ones.
because that's what's come out recently is all the Greek crap. They were all the earliest one was 2018, and that's
You gotta love marketing. You gotta love it.
2022.
Some people are saying they liked that last book. I haven't read that last one. I was joking.
Pick a question.
Oh, analogies 800.
Analogies for 800.
I'm too scared of short stories right now.
All right, Hillary, keep your hand on the buzzer just in case. Beat Angela here. All right, here we go.
The sun.
The Hobbit is to Bilbo as Red Rising is to Hillary.
Darrow?
Darrow's correct. That is correct. It was that easy.
Well, I was a little nervous when I buzzed in. I was like, this seems too easy. But
I told you there was an easy category in there.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Oh boy. Oh gosh. Analogies for 1200.
Analogy for 12. Here we go. Da-da-da-da. All right. Mistborn is to Hero of Ages, as The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is to Michael.
The Chronicles of Narnia?
No, I'm gonna clear the buzzer and reread that question for you. The Final Empire is to Hero of Ages, as The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is to.
That question doesn't make sense, though.
I was about to say, I feel like I know why you did this, but it's wrong what you've done.
It's wrong.
Who cares? Then answer what you think it is.
I know,
Or
because
don't
it's
answer on
hard.
principle.
Okay. If you're gonna read it,
Hillary,
The Last Battle?
Last Battle's correct.
Okay, but Prince
Okay.
Caspian is
The
the
Wardrobe's
first
not the
book.
first book.
Prince Caspian is the first book in the series.
no, it's
No.
not. The
No,
Magician's
it's not.
Nephew is.
I mean, sorry, the Magician's Nephew. That's what I meant. The Magician's Nephew. I meant.
His nephew is book 5.
Well,
But
no,
it's the
I mean, it
first
was published
chronological.
later, but it is book 1. in the
Chronological
series.
is the right way to read that series.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so which one was published first?
Lion,
I mean,
Witch,
the
and
Lion,
Lion,
Witch,
the
and
Witch,
the
and the Wardrobe
Wardrobe.
was published first.
Which of the Mistborn Era 1 books was published first?
Oh,
I mean, Alan, just give me my points and we'll move on. But Angela and I are objectively correct.
Okay, Michael, you get the point.
no,
I
Bookborn
get the
answered, I
points.
thought.
I just don't want to lose
Right.
the points because you did change the
Alan?
question after I said
I
it.
did. Sorry, because it's
No, wait,
called
Alan, you
Mistborn
gave me
now.
my sadly earned points, right?
You have your points.
And don't
I
make
just-
Michael lose his points.
I have to
didn't-
end
I
positive.
didn't take them off, Michael. That was my bad.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
That was just such a shocking revelation because of how this game has gone. Analogies for 1600.
Hopefully, this is more to your liking.
Oh, now there's like a whole debate in
Oh,
the
here
comments
we go.
about
Whatever.
Chronicles of Narnia.
Whatever.
Oh, God.
Richard Sharp is to Obadiah Hakeswill, as Rand Althor is to.
I don't know that first one.
Yeah, the first one I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If only I didn't talk about this guy on my channel all the time. You don't watch my channel.
I looked up the
I
titles of the
canonically
books
don't-
in the Sharp series.
You could make a.
It sounds like there should be a logical deduction there.
It is a logical deduction, but we'll see.
Yeah, but
Well, repeat it then.
Whatever. The answer is the dark one. Obadiah Hakeswill is.
Oh, even
Society
that's
Man.
really confusing because there's just like so many villains.
Yeah, the dark one's the primary antagonist.
I question that in book 10.
Oh, spoilers? I don't know.
I googled it. According to the Wheel of Time wiki. So take it up with them. Hillary,
I mean,
do you
I'm
want
not a big-
analogies? Look,
I do want analogies.
cool. No, for 2,000. The kiss quotient is to romance, as heart-shaped box is to. Michael,
What is horror?
horror is correct.
Damn it, I was going to guess horror.
I was
Nice.
thinking that, but I was like, is that a horror book?
I was like, is it a
didn't-
horror
I was-
book? It
I
sounds
just
like
have
one.
to get points, so
Michael, you might be winning now. That was a lot of points.
I don't
Yeah,
think
what is
so.
our score at? Because I've only gotten a few.
The score stands with Angela with 4,800, Michael with 2,800, Bookborn with 2,400. Still anybody's game.
Oh, for sure, especially with Final Jeopardy. Whatever.
I have only gotten one of Alan's Final Jeopardies, I think, ever in the history of
No one
Jeopardy.
ever gets my Final Jeopardy questions, and I don't know why.
You had a Freakonomics question. That's the only one I ever got right.
Thank you. None of them got it right. It made me so sad.
I know. I was so angry. I was like, finally, one I know.
What a good book. Anyway,
That's one of my favorite books of all time.
Michael, your
Anyway,
choice. Except
Um,
that
So do we still have 2,000 in that one category?
I know I'm racing all of them.
Oh.
Choice, Michael.
well,
It's,
I'm also scared of short stories because I feel like I should know them. So let's go crossword clues
it's
P.
Michael's choice. It's Michael's.
I'm
Oh,
I'm
Michael, I'm
seconding.
sorry, Michael. Look at me.
No, I was gonna pick the same thing because I don't like short stories.
So crossword clues P.
The category or the format. Yes, Crossword Clues P.
For how much?
200, 400.
All right, good gracious.
No, actually 200. Change
Yeah,
the
actually
values.
200. Can you actually just make it easier for half points?
Here we
Alan,
go.
how's your going back to fantasy booktube Jeopardy going? You feeling good about it? We're just roasting you this
I
whole
love it.
time.
I can't wait to do it again next
It's a
month.
mess.
I like that you invited us knowing that we probably would give you crap.
Shut up. Here we go. 8 letters.
Wait, how many letters?
8 letters.
Okay, well, I just had to hear 8. Okay.
8 letters. The real name of this fool of a tooks is shared with the fastest bird on earth.
Oh,
The real name of this fool of a tooks. Hillary.
Is it Peregrine?
That is correct. That's correct. It's Peregrine, but I'll give it to you. It's fine.
Sorry,
You're
Alan,
fine.
I thought
you
Peregrine
know I
too.
can't
I
say
don't know.
anything right? You know
That's
I
how
don't pronounce
that's how
things
I
right.
pronounce it. Yeah, I
The
pronounce it
judges
that
say
way.
that's fine. You knew
I
it.
think that's just the Midwest pronunciation of it.
It's my special brand of, like at least twice a week I get a comment being like, I can't watch your videos because you pronounce everything
Thank
wrong.
you, Jimmy.
So at least
Thank you.
banana, please.
Thank
Has anyone tried to copy you, Alan? Because no one can.
I mean,
we give
there's-
you a lot of crap,
There,
but
have
you're
been-
the best.
there are other Jeopardies that occur on BookTube. But
I'll feud against them next.
thanks. Anyway, Hillary, it's your choice.
Goodness. Crossword Clues P
How much?
for 800. Just always assume it's the lowest amount.
We're
when
not
it
that
comes
exciting.
to-
We're not searching for the double Jeopardy.
No. Absolutely not, Alan.
So, Hillary, you wager some or all of it. You are tied with Michael for second with 2,800. Angela has 4,800. You're within striking distance. How much would you like to wager?
I would like to wager 400 points. Final answer, Alan. I am not doing any more than that.
This is true. This is not the first iteration of BookTube Jeopardy, like of people on BookTube doing Jeopardy. Like I don't want to act like I invented it. I started it in this format though, like this particular format with like 12 categories, 60 questions per, like, and in actual Jeopardy format with daily doubles and people not being, so there. But I did not invent it, obviously.
You are the Apple of BookTubes, Alan, where you might not have been first, but you did it best.
There you go. There you go. Anyway,
People are gonna mad about that.
what am I doing? I laughed.
You're
at
going
it.
to give her the question.
You're gonna give me the question that I'm not gonna
You
know.
wagered how much?
400. That's big for me. You should feel good about
That's
it.
it? That's less than what it was worth.
Great. Perfect. I feel even better
Hillary.
knowing that in my heart.
Hillary.
Alan, I am not gonna be bullied like Michael was.
I'm
I was
not
about to say, Michael made a mistake.
I'm
Michael
weak.
could have so many more points right
Hillary,
I
now.
actually don't care about winning. I just want to get the answer right.
Hillary,
So points
we're
mean nothing to
negotiating.
me.
We're negotiating. What if it was just as much as the question was worth? What if we just made it 800?
I don't want to make it 800 though.
But don't you? But you secretly do.
Make it 0, Bookborn. Just come
All right, whatever. 400. Here we go.
You're
12
right,
letters.
and it could get worse. Okay, sorry.
12 letters.
12 letters.
Not to be confused with the language of UPS. This is the language spoken by serpentine creatures, magical or otherwise.
Read it again.
Not to be confused with the language of UPS. This is the language spoken by serpentine creatures, magical or otherwise.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Oh,
You know this.
12.
You know it. You don't even have to count it. Just go with your gut.
Okay. What is parcel tongue?
Parcel tongue is
Yeah.
correct. Parcel tongue is
Okay.
correct.
Yeah.
The UPS.
I was just overthinking it.
The UPS. The United Parcel.
We're all here to support each other. It's okay.
So
I was
400.
going like the D&D route, and I was trying to be like, what do they speak in
No, I
D&D?
can't-
And
I
it was
can't
just
do D&D questions. Not enough people play it. Anyway, moving on. Oh, Hillary, still your choice. Still your turn.
I'll get rid of the 800.
It's a bummer because I probably should have done 800 on that one. Let's do 1200 under crossword puzzles.
All right, crossword clue C. This is, hold on, there's the buzzer. 9 letters, 9 letters. The prolific writer of more than 40 novels spanning the disc from Ankh-Morpork to 4X. Hillary.
Who is Terry Pratchett? Or
Pratchett is correct. That is correct for 1200.
I want it known, Hillary, you beat me on that buzzard, and I tried to come in as fast as I could.
Yeah, too.
I was like, if Angela beats me on that one,
You want
I'm reading Discworld right now.
Also,
I get
Michael,
the
you
Pratchett
didn't even
question.
buzz in, and I'm very
I-
disappointed.
I heard the buzzer come in by the time I remembered the name, and I was like, oh well.
Do you want 16? 1600, same one? I'm assuming
Let's just finish that out. We're all scared of short stories today.
All right, 1600. Here we go. 9 letters. The estate owned by the prickly Mr. Darcy. Hillary.
What is Pemberley?
Pemberley is correct.
I think
Hillary.
she might be in the lead now.
Hillary back
Yeah.
with a vengeance. She is in the lead. Hillary, you're in
Yeah,
the
I'm
lead.
pretty sure because I've been sort of keeping track.
With a vengeance. All right.
Shall the shades of Pemberley be thus polluted? Sorry,
Okay.
my family and I say that to each other quite a bit. We're big
Two-
Pride and Prejudice fans.
To close out the category. 10 letters. 10 letters.
Okay.
This adorable bear, known for his red hat, boots, and blue coat, starred in a series of books from the 1950s.
Michael, how did you beat me on that?
Michael.
I'm happy Michael got it.
What is Paddington?
Paddington is correct.
I
love
had a Paddington bear growing up.
I love Paddington.
I love Paddington. Michael, how did you beat me on that, though?
Guys,
I don't
this
know.
has become an extremely close game now.
Truly.
Angela and Michael are tied. Hillary is ahead. We have only one category left. Short stories, no daily doubles. Michael, how much do you want short stories for?
Angela's going to beat us in this category, Michael.
Yeah.
No, because he won't pick the ones I read. He'll
Bottom
pick
one.
obscure short stories that
Almost
aren't the
took
ones
it.
I read.
What do we got?
Bottom one, whatever it is. 4?
400?
Yeah.
All right, for 400, short stories. Be careful what you wish for is the moral of this gruesome tale about a magical gewgaw in the hands of a grieving mother. Be careful what you wish for is the moral of this gruesome tale about a magical gewgaw in the hands of a grieving mother. Boop, boop, boop. Literally thought this was super easy. The monkey's paw. The monkey's paw.
Oh.
That's one of the most well-known short stories of all time.
I
I
read
know what the
modern
monkey's
shit,
paw
Alan. I
is.
don't read anything before 2005.
Yeah, I'm
In
pretty sure.
school. Like, I had to read it in school. I'm picking school stuff.
I didn't have to read that in school.
I read some Hemingway. Do you have any Hemingway short stories
I
in
hate
there?
Hemingway. All right, moving on.
Okay, but
Also,
The Hills
Evie
Like
reads
White
more short
Elephants was
stories
like
than
a
me and
formative
didn't know.
short story for me.
800. Moving to 800. Here we go. 800. Buy your ticket to this morbid tale where the lucky winner gets stoned to death. Hillary.
What is the lottery?
The lottery is correct. The lottery is correct.
This is where I suffer. I read modern stuff.
Well, I actually read that as a junior in high school, and I can't believe that name just came back to me.
I also read it in high school.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Let's see people. Look at this. Thank you, Carlos. Look at this. Thank you, Carlos. That's the correct take.
Carlos, you are not invited to my Wednesday.
That is the
video.
correct take. All right.
I'm just kidding.
For 1200. This colorful short story, in which a woman is confined to a room to recover from a nervous breakdown, was an uncommon early look at the mental health of women in the 19th century. Angela.
What is the yellow wallpaper?
Yellow Wallpaper is
Oh,
correct.
that's what I thought it was called, but I couldn't remember.
But again, I have not read that one because you refuse to give modern books their due.
Again, you don't have to have read it. You knew it. Like, you don't have
I
to.
knew
You
it
don't
too.
have
Well,
to
the
have
other
read
ones
most
are
of it.
not talked about on BookTube because no one talks about short stories on BookTube.
I don't read modern short stories. I don't know what they're about, and I don't want to spoil them if I haven't read them.
Alan, you should definitely read, though, The Paper Menagerie.
That's what I was going to say. How's the
Menagerie.
Paper Menagerie not here?
Guys, I know.
So good.
Do you know
How
how many
about
books
Ted
I've read in the
Chiang?
last month?
Ted Chiang, Angela, Ted Chiang changed my life. Both of those. So
Guys,
good.
Guys, I haven't
Carmen
read-
Maria Machado.
I have read one novella in the last 30 days. That's what I've read. So, though I really should read short stories because I can't freaking get through anything longer. Oh my gosh, there is so much hostility. All right, whatever. Moving on. Next one.
Wait. Pause there.
In this kid's tale, the eponymous mongoose protects his family from the evil cobras Nag and Nagaina. This makes me sad. This is amazing. This is amazing. And the movie or the animated version of this is also amazing. Terrifying. In this kid's tale, the eponymous mongoose protects his family from the evil cobras Nag and Nagaina. Boop, boop, boop. The answer is Ricky Tikki Tavi by Rudyard Kipling. If you watch that cartoon, nightmares. Oh my gosh, nightmares. Anyway, I didn't read that in school. I just liked Rudyard Kipling when I was younger. All right, moving on. Last question of the round. Here we go. All right. The moral of this ironic tale about kidnappers who take the most obnoxious boy captive might be crime doesn't pay, but it'll cost you plenty. The moral of this ironic tale about kidnappers who take the most obnoxious boy captive might be crime doesn't pay, but it'll cost you plenty. Boop, boop, boop. The answer is by O. Henry, The Ransom of Red Chief. They kidnap this boy and they try to ransom him to his parents, and his parents say, no, you're going to pay us to take him back because he's obnoxious. And
It wasn't even Edgar Allan
That
Poe.
sounds
That's
amazing.
the one short story classic author I read.
I almost did a Poe question and I didn't. But Ransom of Red Chief's amazing if you haven't read it. It's very funny. Anyway, going into the final Jeopardy round, what a reversal of fortunes, folks. Hillary is leading with 7,000. Next, right on her heels is Angela with 6,000. Michael Knipp, 4,800. So, before I tell you the category, I'm going to refill my coffee.
Okay. Now I'm not going to get thrown out of BookTube. That's all that matters. My biggest fear is I'll come on here and not answer a single question, and everyone will be like, okay, we all got to unsubscribe. Stop listening. You don't know anything. Angela, how did you feel about the life cycle of software objects?
I loved it.
Yeah, that one was so good, wasn't it?
I've read it twice, and every time I can't put it down until it's done, and I'm just like, it's a journey.
It's a journey. It's a journey. Same with
and it goes where you don't expect it to, and I'm just.
It's a journey, man. Ted Chiang's books, every story in both of those is 5 out of 5. There's not a single one that's just not like 5 out of 5.
Truly. I mean, Michael disagrees because he actually didn't even like Story of Your Life and Others.
Well,
Which also, Michael, actually, all three of us have read Story of Your Life and Others. And that's a whole short story collection you could have pulled from that we all three have read.
All
right.
The one in that book, though, that's what Hell is the Absence of God. That one actually, I think, changed me on a fundamental level. The ending of that one was such a mind.
Right. You'll note the lack of any Parker questions at all.
Which sucks because I looked up a bunch of Parker titles.
The thing is, I can't include. There's no reason to include them. No one will get them. These are ones that I know no one's going to get.
Should we take this time for me to recite every book title I memorized, like all 10 Malazan in order?
Let me explain something to you about book math. Book math questions take me the longest to write, and I was short on time today. So
to the point where my daughter started reciting the titles. My 3-year-old daughter would be walking around the house reciting book titles.
Moving on.
There was one Tchaikovsky. He had Sharp Ends as his alternate title.
Okay, first of all, Sharp Ends is Joe Abercrombie. It was Shards
Joe
of
Abercrombie.
No, not Sharp Ends. Sorry,
Shards of Earth.
Shards of Earth. That one.
The final Jeopardy category is original classic titles. Don't say anything. Don't let your opponents know if you are good in that category or not. Original classic titles. So original classic titles. So write down your wager of how much you want to wager. You cannot change this. Write down your wager. Write down your wager.
What are our scores again?
The scores are, Michael, you are at 4,800. Angela has 6,000, and Hillary has 7,000. Write down how much you want to wager in original classic titles. Let me know when you guys are. I'm good.
I'm good. I wrote it down.
Michael, are you good?
I was born ready.
Okay, here we go. This Robert Louis Stevenson novel was originally titled The Sea Cook, A Story for Boys, and published under the pseudonym Captain George North. Write your response.
Read the question again.
Yes, this Robert Louis Stevenson novel was originally titled The Sea Cook, A Story for Boys, and published under the pseudonym Captain George North. Boom, boom. All right, Michael, you are first.
Why am I first? What the frick?
You're losing. So what is your response? Show me what you wrote down. I can't read that, Michael. Treasure Island is correct. How much did you wager, Michael?
$47.99.
Hold on. So, do my math here.
I needed to end with $1 just in case.
You know, you might have screwed yourself. You might be going to the next round.
All right.
Yeah, Michael, you're gonna win now.
Hold on. Angela.
Oh, I bet 0.
What is your response?
Nothing. I thought it might have been Treasure Island, but I actually didn't think it was that author's name. So I was like,
Oh, you wagered 0? All right. Hillary.
I'm also full of question marks.
Okay. So
And
you wrote
I
that down?
wagered specifically 400 just to make Alan mad.
Mike gets
What
to
a
go to the
win.
next round.
In a surprising turn of fortune, Michael Nip is season 2, episode 1's winner of Book Jeopardy, a prize that apparently nobody wanted. So Michael will return for the Tournament of Champions.
Oh, wow.
We bow to your prowess.
It is.
I'm so happy in
It is
so many ways.
incongruent how little anybody actually wanted to win.
I was having fun the whole time, and the odds of you picking the one classic book that I not only love, but it's one of my favorite books. I've read Treasure Island so many times. What are the odds?
So you knew that. You knew the answer. You
I
knew
was
the answer.
I was pretty sure because
Okay,
I
cool.
know the story, but I was like, "There's no way this is it, right?" I actually like this book.
Wow. Nice job, Michael. Guys, thank you for an incredibly close game, especially there with the last 3 categories. Like, wow. Wow. That's amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, please thank in the comments, in the you audience members, please thank our wonderful contestants. Angela, Hillary, and Michael all did a fantastic job. Please, if you are not subscribed to them, please go subscribe to them. We will be back next month with episode 2. And if you are watching this and we've spoken before and you have a BookTube channel and you would like to be on, be in the contestant pool to be considered to come on here, I guess I need to make a post or make a post in my community or something, and then you can say something. I don't know.
You
Again,
liked it. Last time I liked a post you did. Like,
yeah, there's
2 years
in my
ago.
Discord. There are people who aren't in my Discord who
You can make a Google form, and then you can
I could make a Google form.
and then people can put in their channel or handle or whatever.
Yes, absolutely. And hopefully this
You could buy a phone number and have people fax you.
So just remember, those perhaps questions were amazing, no matter what they say. Thank
This
you.
was all
Carlos.
perfect. We're just all idiots.
No,
Yeah, you
No,
are
you're
perfect, Alan.
no, you're not.
Thank you,
The
Alan.
world is the problem.
I'm not commenting on your intelligence because you didn't get them. I'm not mad at you because you didn't get them. I'm mad at you because you're saying they're bad. They're
Oh
amazing.
no, I never
No.
said they were bad.
Guys, the
Alan,
book was
I'm going
amazing.
to read that question word for word to Zach, and I'm going to see how he feels about that perhaps
Okay,
question.
listen. The purpose of perhaps is not to have you guys get any. The purpose is to amuse myself. And I think I accomplished that. So
You actually amused all of us, so
You
success.
got the biggest.
I mean,
laugh out
I'm
of me
still
I've
angry
had
about
in
the
a
5th
minute.
season. Like, truly, it deserved better. I don't know what it did to you.
Michael, great question or greatest question? Wummer or Frankie Valley's younger brother, perhaps?
Wummer.
That is one of the greatest questions,
Thank you.
and
you.
simultaneously in a Schrodinger's box.
Here,
diagram
Alan,
is
you
the
cannot be
worst
mad at
question.
Wayne's existence when you make questions like this. I just want you to know.
Wummer.
If Wayne had
Wummer.
a perhaps question, instant liking.
I'm just letting you know.
Anyway, we'll be back next month. Thanks everybody for
Wummer.
watching. We had like over 230 people at its height. So fantastic, guys. Thank you all for joining. It's just a blast. This is my favorite thing I get to do on BookTube. Yeah. Bye everybody. The rest of you stay while I end broadcast.